I'm not sure if this counts as yard art, but that's an impressive lighthouse just to have out at the side of the road for your house. Here's the next bike tour. I left yesterday. I drove from Middle Tennessee here to Charleston, South Carolina. And I'm playing tourist today. This is the Pineapple Fountain. Many of you that have been here will recognize this, hopefully. And tomorrow I'll start my bike ride home. So should be a good tour with great weather.
Logistically, getting to the start can always be an issue. I found the cheapest way to do a one-way rental is through Costco and always drop your car off at an airport. Once I did that, then it was just a simple case of putting my bike together, getting ready, and then just ride back home.
I am now at the Charleston, South Carolina airport. It's probably about 8:15, 8:20 at night. I've dropped off my Kia Sportage. I've driven all day from Nashville, Tennessee. Now I'm getting ready to ride my bike during the nighttime about 2 miles down the road to my hotel for the evening. So it's been a long day. I got on the road about 8 o'clock and it's now past 8 o'clock. So I think I was 11 hours in the car trying to get here. This is the North Charleston Transit Center. If you look real closely over here, you can see this is an Amtrak station. So this would be good to know if you ever want to come to or leave from North Charleston. This is where you can pick up Amtrak. I didn't realize it was here. This looks like a really nice train station, so this is good to know. I'm on King Street going south. And I see this, it says it is the William Enston home, 1882. Looks like a very old brick road. Big church. This is the, says this is the Memorial Hall, erected by the City Council of Charleston, South Carolina, and William Enston, 1888. This says this is the actual William Enston home. Looks more like part of a castle. Very interesting. This is the Great Hall at the Exchange, where down below on the bottom is the dungeon. This is King Street headed north. This is the start of the trip home. I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, leaving the Comfort Inn. I'm going to try to survive the traffic of getting out of Charleston, South Carolina. It's going to be crazy, so that's all right. It's going to be a good day once I get to free the city.
In order to escape North Charleston, I had to make my way southwest and get across the Ashley River. The bridge that was recommended was called the North Bridge, but there's no way you could really ride a bike across it. So the local bus line actually offered a free shuttle service across the bridge, which you see here. I'm really glad that I didn't try to ride across this bridge. As you can see, there's no shoulder.
Very busy morning trying to get out of Charleston. And now I'm going to go from very busy roads to this. I'm going to turn right here. This is the West Ashley Bikeway. Yay! And now I'm going to actually pick up the Adventure Cycling Section 5 Atlantic Coast Route from here, because I've got that loaded onto my Garmin, so we're going to pick that up and use that to get me down to bow camp, if I remember correctly. So, phew, I'm glad to be out of that traffic. That was pretty tough. So I've been riding on the West Ashley Greenway, and I've made it to the end of it where I'm gonna head off onto regular roads. And I saw these young ladies here at the end of the Greenway, and I rode past them. I figured, well, I ought to go back. Maybe they're collecting money for their Greenway, but not. They're actually with a religious organization which is doing at-home
Bible studies.
At-home Bible study. Okay.
At-home Bible studies.
All right, and let's see. Now here we are. On the left we have
Cynthia Jean.
Cynthia Jean and
Lori.
And Pam.
And they were very nice to stop and talk to me. We had a great conversation. Is there anything you young ladies would like to say?
We just want you to be safe and have a wonderful trip.
It was really nice meeting you.
Yes.
I enjoyed the conversation, and I learned a lot from you today.
And I've learned a lot from them. We learned that people are friendly everywhere, just like they are.
All right.
You can meet a few mean people, but people are really nice everywhere. You just all around the world.
Yes.
The nature of people is usually good.
Yes.
That's very true.
Yes. And we love people.
That's right.
We do.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
This is State Route 17, busy road. This is the one they warn you not to ride in busy traffic. I can see why. Time for a coffin break. I've really got a day of extremes. I had really busy traffic up around Charleston and on 17 and 162, and then it said to turn off on Dixie Plantation Road. Well, as you can see, I'm the only one out here. It's a sandy road, just a little bit sandy, not too bad, but definitely a day of extremes. Not much of road, it's a lot of sand, and I'm not sliding out, haven't gone down yet, but it's pretty slippery. I think this is going to be a long day. I've only gone 24 miles, and it's 10:30, so, well, I guess that's not too bad. I always want to try to do 30 miles by 11 o'clock, or actually probably by noon, so I think I'll be all right. Now I think about that, but beautiful day. It's been a little nippy, but not too bad. I'm enjoying it. I think I'm really taking a circuitous route in this section, trying to stay off that Highway 17 using this adventure cycling route in this area. I think it's Section 7. I'm passing by a lot of marshy areas here on Church Flats Road, somewhere between Charleston and Beaufort. This is a little area called Meggert. I'm not sure what this is. So this is Meggert Town Hall. Oh, excuse me, Meggett. This building's from 1915. It's the South Carolina Produce Association in 1921. Interesting. Must have been a little thriving community for a while here. I'm at the intersection of Tougadoo and Exile. That's different. It's about 12:30 to 1 o'clock here on Wednesday. I'm in Adams Run, South Carolina. I was going to try to get to Beaufort today, but I've already gone 35 miles. And I looked and it's going to be another 51 to Beaufort. So I don't think I'm ready for, gosh, what would that be? Almost 90-mile day. So I don't know about that. Well, no, maybe about 85. So I'm not ready for that. So I'm going to change my plans. I'm going to head towards Walterboro is the plan for the day. And I've stopped at a little store here. I've gotten a Coke. I'm having my street tacos with peanut butter and jelly. So tonight's going to be the coldest night of the tour, so I've got a Comfort Inn room booked in Walterboro. It's about another 30 miles, so I'll probably get close to 70 today, which is just about good enough for the first day of the tour. So it's going fine, can't complain. It's been beautiful. Some low traffic roads, but some very busy roads, so it's all good. I'm currently on a section of Highway 17, and it's horrible. But there's no other roads that allow me to get across the river back there. I am on Highway 64, headed towards Walterboro, and thankfully I have a nice shoulder. This is probably one of the first roads of the day I've actually had a decent shoulder. It sure is nice. Got about 16 miles before I'm done for the day. Starting to feel it in the legs. I got 53 miles in. I think I'll end up with about 68. Farther than I wanted to go for the day, but it is what it is. So I've made it to Walterboro, obviously. If we can get over here to the Comfort Inn somehow. No, yes, no. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, 67.67. Oh man, I think it's gonna be a Domino's Delivers night. That's what I think. I'm just about done. Stick a fork in me. All right, so I made it. Day's done. A lot of headwind, a lot of busy roads, but a lot of empty roads too, which is really surprising. But farther than I wanted to go, but that's all right. The roads generally have no shoulder. I only had one road for about 10 miles. I had a decent shoulder. Otherwise, it was white line and ditch. So not too thrilled about the roads so far here in South Carolina. But good thing is I actually did make progress westward towards home rather than going more southward. So all in all, it's a good day. Phew, all right. Well, it's time to start recover and figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow, because I have no idea where I'm going tomorrow. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be camping if I can find a campground. We'll see. Good morning. Today is Thursday, October 17th. I'm in Walterboro, South Carolina, and today's plan is to go west, northwest towards a little town called Allendale. There's a campground just south of that. I believe it's called the Leaning Pines Campground. They've got tent sites, so it's gonna be a chilly night. It feels like it's about 40 to 42 degrees right now, so it's not too bad. I waited a little bit before I got on the road. The sun's been up probably for about an hour, so I had a good night's sleep here. I'm glad I did get a hotel. I know you may think I'm weak for that, but too bad. That's the way it is. I didn't feel like freezing my ass off, so I think they said that was supposed to be the coldest night for the next foreseeable future, so everything's good. I got tanked and tummied last night. I did Domino's delivery, so that was always good. So should be a nice day. I think I'll still have headwinds again today out of the north, anywhere from 5 to 20 miles an hour. So I'll just go slow and enjoy. That's just the way it is. So this morning I've chosen wisely. I'm on Route 63, also known as a Snyder Highway, and I actually have a really nice shoulder, as you can see, and it looks like it's been recently paved and striped. So I think I'll have this at least for the first 25 miles of this morning. So it's not very much traffic. There's not even any rumble strips I have to contend with. Relax and enjoy. So I'm at a little convenience store here in Snyder's, and I got something called a sausage wrap. I think it's just a big hunk of meat on bread. That's amazing. I don't think that I'm gonna eat much of this. It's gonna really probably cause me problems on the road, but we'll try it since we're in South Carolina. Well, I found a construction zone. It's one lane each way, but nice part is I'm in the shoulder. Oh, God. I'm in the shoulder. That's about the only part that's paved, so it's all good.
This became the second scariest part of my trip when oncoming semis played Russian roulette with me to control the shoulder that I'm riding on.
I have survived the construction zone here behind me. That was pretty hair-raising, but I made it. So now I'm just at a little bridge. Looks like a bunch of swampland here, reminiscent of what I've seen down in Louisiana and Florida and Mississippi. It still has its own beauty though to it. I made it to Hampton, South Carolina. I'm about 25.5 miles into the day. It's been a good day so far. Wind hasn't been too bad. All right, we'll cruise down through what's left of Hampton, South Carolina. This is the historic section of Hampton, obviously. Got a barber shop. I could use a haircut, but I'm not gonna do it. Ruth's Wardrobe. Nice old clock. An old theater. Look at that. My favorite. This is called the Palmetto. Of course. Very interesting old house right here. I'd say it's seen better days, but that's pretty cool looking. I have not seen very much crops, but this looks like obviously some type of greenhouse that's been uncovered. Well, I'm on route, I think it's 278, headed north to Allendale. As you can see, I don't have much of a shoulder, and there are rub strips as well. Nice, or rumble strips I should say. This is cell phone number 2 I found on the road today. The first one I gave to some gentleman back in Brunson, so I don't know, this one looks like it might be a little worse for wear. Let's check it out if we can. Hey, it's got a battery. Well, it's alive. It says 11:45. All right, I'll pick it up and do something with it. We'll see. And just like that, I crossed into Allendale County and the roads improved tremendously. That last county, they must have had zero budget for roads. All right, this is much better. It's a nice big mural here in Allendale, South Carolina. I'm at the Allendale Police Department. I turned in the cell phone that I found on the side of the road. They said they keep it if somebody can claim it and open it up. I guess it's there. So, did my good deed for the day. I have been craving ice cream all day. So I got a Nestle Toll House chocolate chip cookie sandwich. Ooh, this is gonna be good. That's good. That's really good. I've made it to the American Inn, run by Indians, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. It doesn't look like I'll have to find anybody for a room tonight, and that's just fine. I did spy a little Mexican restaurant here down the road, so I'll probably head down there later and get dinner. So it's all good. The day's over. I think I got in about 44 miles, so not a really long day. I was gonna go camp at a place called the Leaning Pines, but they had some damage due to the hurricanes in this area. I think I'm gonna find quite a bit of that here because I'm around the Augusta. They had a lot of hurricane damage. I think it was from Helene. So it's gonna be hit or miss with campgrounds. So I'm gonna have to really work tonight on where I'm gonna go and stay tomorrow night. That's why today was a little bit shorter, but hey, it's a beautiful day. It's still gonna be about, I think, 40 degrees again tonight. So I don't mind spending a little bit of money here for a hotel so I don't freeze my butt off in a tent. So it's all good. It was a good day of riding.